Hey Sumalings, what's up? It's Christy with AppSumo, and today we are joined by Ksenia of PublBox. Welcome.
Hi, Christy. It's great to see you today.
It's good to see you too. Now, Ksenia is a social media manager at PublBox, and today she is going to take you on a walkthrough and a demo. I love that you did that. It was very, very Vanna White of you. She's going to take you through a demo and a walkthrough of the software. So, guys, if you're here, let me know that you're here because I love seeing you in the chat box, and I want to make sure that you can see us and hear us. And I don't see anything in the chat box soon, so I just want to make sure. Yay! Okay. Shane is here and he's saying hello. That means they can hear us. Good. Hey, Marty. Boris, what's up? Okay, good. So if you're here for the PublBox demo, you're in the right place. Just in the event that you don't know what PublBox is, it's a multifunctional social media tool that helps you schedule posts, design content, and build your social media knowledge. And the best part is that it's on AppSumo right now for only $49, which is an insane deal. And as I mentioned, she's going to take you through a demo and a walkthrough in just a second. Now, as she's going through that demo, if you have any questions for her or the team, go ahead and use the Q&A icon at the bottom of the screen to ask your questions. Please do not put your questions in the chat box because they will get lost. Use the chat box to talk amongst yourselves and say hello or what's up or whatever. But if you have any questions about the product, go ahead and put that in the chat box because we actually have a team member from PublBox who's going to be answering your questions. Then at the end of the webinar, I'm still going to come back on and ask some of the more popular or the most frequently asked questions live, so that way you guys can focus in on the demo and not necessarily have to have your eye on the Q&A box the whole time. If you can't stay until the end of the webinar, that's okay too, because as usual, I'll be sending out a replay webinar later today, usually around 2 p.m. Central Time. So I think I've covered everything. Let's make sure that your screen sharing works, and then I'll let you take it away.
Okay, Christy, thanks for your presentation. And now I'm checking my screen. Okay. So.
Perfect. All right, I'm going to let you take it away.
Okay, great. So guys, hello to all Sumalings. We'll really love you. We'll love your feedback. We're making a lot of corrections to our plans and so on because of your feedback. And today I'd like to actually tell you more about what PublBox is and how you can use it. But first of all, I want to tell you that we have to face the truth. Nowadays, we don't have a choice on whether we do social media. The question is how well we do it. And the problem is that small businesses and maybe some of you guys, they lack expertise. They don't have enough time or maybe money to hire an agency or a freelancer to do the job for them. So, and other services may be too complex or too expensive for you to buy or to use. That's why we created PublBox, a smart, all-in-one social media management tool. Actually, PublBox provides you with a complete set of tools to organize, automate, and design the content across all major social networks. Actually, imagine PublBox is like having a social media team of your own. With such advanced features as content strategist, graphic designer, smart calendar, and others, you will be able to take your social media marketing to a whole new level. But what makes PublBox so unique? I have already mentioned some of our key features, but here I'd like to emphasize the importance of having a content strategy for successful social media promotion. And our tool will help generate it automatically for you. Later, I show you how. And on the other hand, Smart Calendar will give you tips and ready-made content in 6 or already 7 languages that you can publish right away or customize to your needs and schedule right away to all your social media. And of course, our app, which is currently one of the most functional on the market of social media automation services. And we are aiming for it to be a fully standalone app so that you can stay in control of all your social media campaigns on the go. So as for AppSumo deal, it's only $49 lifetime with 2 users, 30 social media profiles, and 6,000 posts per month included. You can double or triple the limits by buying 2 or 3 promo codes, and all the features are included. Also, results analyzer feature, which you were asking so much about, and we discussed the issue with our team and decided to give it to you upon its release after beta testing. So about some of our achievements, we were product of the day on Product Hunt last year. Also, we are active participants of international IT exhibitions. For example, at the last Web Summit, which is one of the most popular conferences in the world, we were shortlisted as 160 startups, and we pitched on the stage. So it was kind of really cool. And also we're from time to time participating as exhibitors in different conferences. So maybe you have already met us. And these are the key issues I would like to discuss with you today. So how to publish content, how to create a publishing plan, how to create a post, how to use ready-made ideas for it, how to set up reposting, how to set up auto-posting, from your RSS feeds. And then later on, when it's released, maybe we'll have another webinar when I will explain you how to use analytics. So now let's start with our demo. And just a sec. So first of all, when you enter PublBox, you come to the main dashboard where you can see all your recent activities, scheduled posts, and so on. But let's start from the beginning. So first of all, you have to create a project and add social networks to this project. This is really handy because you can divide different, let's say you have clients, or as I do, I have different social media in different languages. That's why I divided them into projects. You may have, I don't know, maybe you can have your business, you can have your personal pages, you can have your hobby pages, and divide it into projects. And what is also handy, you can add managers to separate projects. So thus, this manager will see only a particular project. I will show you how. So let's create a new project from the scratch. Okay, so first of all, you have to choose the primary social media to connect. Then you will be able, of course, to add more. Okay, so then we choose. And here we go. Here you can connect more social media accounts. For example, let's connect Instagram, which is kind of one of the most popular social media in the world. And here you will be shown a short video how to post to Instagram with our tool, because you will need an app to do so. Oh, I'm sorry. You will need an app to do so, and here is an intro video. So we will close this intro video, and I will show you that here you can add managers. So just enter their email. First, they have to be registered in PublBox. Then you enter their email, and they receive an email with an invitation link. Thus, you will be able to have more people to help you on your projects. Then, first step, we did it. What we should do next? I already mentioned about our content strategy tool, and I'll show you how it works. So imagine we have a business. So what do you represent? Then we want to increase sales, for example. Then we want to make 4 posts per week. we want our content strategy to be for 4 weeks. Okay, so here we get a content strategy with the division of the types of content, days, and some examples of recommended posts. I want to highlight that these are just examples, just tips of what you can do. Of course, they won't suit everyone's business, but still you can use them to understand what is reputation content, what is news content, what to write there. So this is kind of handy. Then you accept it, and it will be integrated into the smart calendar, and you will receive notifications that you have posts to make. Please go and fill it in, and thus you will never forget to make a post again. Then in our smart calendar, you can use ready-made post ideas. We have them for each day from 2 to 4, and for example, you can use it as it is, or you can edit it. So automatically our graphic designer is opened. Here you can change everything. You can change text, you can change the background. So everything is editable. All templates are editable. You can also upload your logo. You can add more text. You can add shapes. You can add backgrounds, as I have already mentioned. And here we also have different filters, for example, grids, and everything practically you need to edit an image. Then after your, okay, let's imagine we don't need to edit this post. We like it as it is. And now we have everything set to make a post. We can also add emojis. We can select social media we would like this post to be scheduled to, and maybe want to add a link, whatever. So we can post them now or schedule for later. Here is the best time to post, like an advice. Then we have such a feature that you can repeat your post on a particular day. Let's say you want it to be repeated on Friday in 2 weeks. Fine. So you see, it's scheduled now for Fridays. I will schedule it. Good quotation. Then, what else we have here in the graphic designer? We have templates for covers. So you can, again, edit all of them, and thus your pages on social media will look good. Then we have templates for avatars. Again, they can match, they can be edited, and so on. As for posts, here it's very, very convenient to search for different topics. For example, I have a restaurant and I would like to post more content about food. Thus, I can just select food and have all the templates regarding this topic. Again, as I have already mentioned, all templates are editable, so you can edit them easily, add your logo, your brand style, whatsoever. Again, I will show you that everything you can move here like this. Okay, so now I will show you the next feature, and to show it I will explain a bit what is RSS Reposter, and again what is RSS feed in general, because not everyone is familiar with that. So let's say you're a blogger, or you're a media, or your client is a blogger or a media, and they have a blog or a website. Normally, the news can be shown in the form of the RSS feed. And let's say, again, we'll take an example that you're a company like we are, and you have a blog. But I don't know maybe how to find this RSS link or whatever. So I have to just type /feed, and I'll have my link. So if you see this code that is here on the screen, you copy the link, go to PublBox RSS reposter section, and just add a feed. So paste it here. Great. So now you see all the updates of our blog, of your blog, of whoever's blog. And it's easy to make a post from here. So you just press Create Post button. And it's already inserted into the link attachment, let's say. And you can type your text, and it's really easy. Thus, you can select what news to post. But if you want to set up auto posting, then, okay, sorry, you have to go to this section, auto posting, click the button add auto posting, and again insert the link to the RSS feed. Then select the settings, select social networks you would like this news to be published to, then days of the week, and add auto posting. Thus, when new articles appear on my blog, they will be automatically posted to my Twitter account, as you see here. It's super handy because thus you never forget to post an article from your blog. Or for example, I like this website called Social Media Today because I'm doing social media and I read it often, and I want to see their new articles in my dashboard and maybe repost some of them to my Twitter or to my company's Twitter, whatever. So I find this icon on their website, it's RSS icon. I click on it, and again, the same thing, I just copy the link, then I insert it to I add it as a feed, paste. Great. And now I see all new articles of Social Media Today, all latest news. And again, I click on it, I see, okay, this is article about Facebook working on new stories, composer layout. Great, I want to post it. So I click Create Post, I insert my caption, and voila. Okay, so first you have to delete this. So again, let's try again. So I click on it, I click Create Post, and now it has to work. Okay, just a sec. Maybe I have to do like this. Sometimes it happens. Okay, let's choose another one. So I click Create Post. Yeah, and it's working. Great. Then, okay, it's about social media and its impact on democracy. So I type, maybe hashtag news, hashtag social media, and I'm done. So now I have to exclude Instagram because it's not possible to post links there. And now I can post the news, or again, schedule it for later, maybe to post on the 31st of May. Okay, let's schedule. Then I can go, remember, we scheduled 2 posts. Great. We scheduled 2 posts, and now I see all my scheduled posts in my smart calendar. So here, then, okay, 31st of May, remember? Okay, here it is. Okay, this is the another one. News social media. Yeah, and I see that this post is already scheduled. So, besides, if you're not sure that much that you're just you know, starting doing social media marketing and you lack some knowledge, we have Academy section, which is called Social Media Coach. And here you can find 60 lessons on how, on the peculiarities of social media channels, how to create content strategy, and all this stuff. There are lots of them, that's why it's downloading. So let's wait. Okay, here it is. So you have basics of social media marketing, different features, content strategy, content management, and inside this section, you will have more lessons. And when you click on it, you will find the lesson. You can read, reread, and for me, I guess it's a good addition to what we already have. So for you to be able to have more understanding about what's going on social media. And the last thing I want to tell is don't forget to subscribe to our socials because I'm social media manager and I want you all to subscribe to our socials. We're active there. And if you have any questions, I would be super glad to reply to all of them. This was a brief walkthrough our favorite tool called PublBox. So let's, I guess, Christy, let's pass to the questions. Maybe I can answer more with them.
Sure, perfect. Great demo, by the way. That was very clear and concise. All right, let's see. We've got a handful of questions here. Boris is asking, are there plans to integrate evergreen content in a more organized way, like using folders to recycle that content?
Okay, so as for evergreen content, I will show it again. Okay, we'll need to add something. As for evergreen content, this was the first, let's say, version of how it looks. So of course, we are going to work on it more, and probably we would be glad, Boris, for your feedback as well, because sometimes it's even more valuable than what we think is right. That's why, yeah, for sure we will develop in that direction. Let me show it. Yeah, so now you can repeat your posts, let's say, from 1 to 6 weeks on different days. It's for the moment, but then we will develop, as I have already mentioned, this feature. For sure.
Awesome. Great. So Linda's asking a question. She's asking, do you offer a free trial period so we can try this before committing or switching from another platform?
Sure. You can subscribe for a free trial. It lasts 14 days, and you can use everything for free. No credit card needed. So just try and then decide, of course.
Awesome. And I would also say, Linda, that if you do purchase this deal from AppSumo, you have up to 60 days to refund. So that way you could buy the deal, get in before it goes away, then trial the features. And if it doesn't work for you, then you can refund within 60 days. So that's an option too. All right, we have another question from Boris. He's asking, what type of analytics data can we expect once the feature is out of beta?
So for sure, it will be all the data that people will need to analyze their social media performance, like likes, shares, engagement, ERR maybe. So now we're kind of figuring out what people need most, because we gather a lot of data, but now we're thinking of what to show to the user, and of course different, like how many how many new followers, how many people unsubscribed, and like separately for each social network, and some of them together, like statistics, all these graphs and so on. So it will be good.
Full featured, that's what it sounds like. That's great.
Yeah.
Sumolings love their analytics. That's true.
we didn't think that they loved it so much, because before we started receiving so many comments that please include analytics into AppSumo plan, and we could do nothing but promise it. And now I promise again to all AppSumo links that it's already in our terms and conditions. It's already on AppSumo deal page. So we promise you all that analytics, upon its release, it will be included in AppSumo plan.
Awesome, good. Now Shane is asking, when scheduling using the auto post, if you choose to send out a social media alert, does it just pick up the latest post, or does it like somehow track a blog post history?
So actually it picks up the new blog posts or the new articles on the media. And after you set it up, when new posts appear, so you in the settings, I will show you, choose how often you would like your system to check for the new articles. Okay, maybe, okay. I will enter our blog once again. Just a sec. Here you see, so you can change, you can actually set up how often our system is going to check that website for news, whether it's a blog or a media, whatever, let's say every 2 hours. Then you set up how many posts you would like to have per day, like not more. Of course, there can be less, but not more. And then they could be published with some interval, let's say 30 minutes, 1 hour, whatever, and how many posts at once. So let's say it's a popular media and you have 2 articles at the same time, but for you it will be one by one, like 1 post at once. And again, you can set up the posting days. So even if for example, you said Tuesday and Friday, and if an article appeared on Monday, it would be posted on Tuesday, something like this. Hope I answered your question.
I think you did a great job at that one, yes. All right, we have a question. Did I understand correctly that campaigns can only be a max of 12 weeks long? We would like to set up campaigns to promote podcast back catalog episodes for 6 months at a time. So I'm wondering why there is a limit on this.
So actually, it's not a limit. It's those settings were made because, for example, after 3 months, it's necessary to review your current content plan. If it's working, if it's not working, maybe make some changes, you know. So of course, your general campaign or your general, I don't know, marketing plan, whatever, it could last longer. But social media content strategy, you have to review it on regular basis and make changes based on the feedback from users, on the data you have, and so on.
Okay, good. Shane is asking, when sending a post to multiple platforms, how does the process change, if it does, when dealing with Instagram implementation? Do we have to get involved in the post like you initially previewed? So I imagine if you're sending a post to all the platforms, what do you have to do to get Instagram to publish?
Yes, so actually to all the platforms, your post will be published automatically. As for Instagram, you have to download the PublBox app, and you will receive a push notification. I can send then later on a link to the comments or whatever. On YouTube, we have instruction how to post on Instagram as well as inside the platform. So you will receive a push notification. You click on it, so you will be automatically redirected to your Instagram account with the picture already preset and with the text in your cache. So you just have to insert it to click paste, and and click publish. For the moment, it works like this because we don't want to violate any rules of Instagram. So we don't want to risk our users' account. This is the most important for us because some services, they try to use proxy servers, and after that, bad things happen. You can lose your account. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we want to stay on the good side of the law here.
Yes, we know such cases actually. So for the moment, we're working on becoming the official partner of Facebook and thus Instagram, of course. But this is a long process. It doesn't happen in a day or even in a month. So in order to have this auto posting like Buffer does, we need more time. So for the moment, it works like this, but it is totally white.
Okay. Now, as a follow-up to that, will Instagram stories be added in the future?
Actually, with this semi-auto posting, you can post stories because when you are redirected to Instagram, there is a selection to post this post to feed or to stories. Okay. So semi-automatically, you already can post to stories.
Okay, great. Now, Riz would like to know, is there a plan for Pinterest?
Yes, there is a plan. Again, Pinterest is not that easy to integrate. They have a lot of requirements, but yeah, we have plans for Pinterest. And all social media, again, they will be like all social media added to our platform. They will be included into AppSumo plan, no worries. So all social media we have, you have it.
Awesome. We have one more question here. Someone's asking, can you post to Google My Business posts, pages, posts?
Currently, no. But again, we received a lot of requests about Google My Business. Previously, we used to have Google Plus before it was shut down. And now, yeah, maybe it's a great alternative for Google Plus. So we already passed this idea to our product team and they're working on it.
Awesome, good. So those are all the questions that came through. You did a great job at answering them. Your teammate did a great job at answering them in the chat. So if they have a question after today's webinar, how can they reach out to you or your team to get their questions answered?
So, of course, you can write on AppSumo module page. We check it every day, several times. So we can reply there. Or you can just write into our chat on PublBox.com, and our support team will be really glad to help you. So as they're doing this past week. So yeah, and that's it, I guess.
No, that's great. That's great. And so as I mentioned earlier, guys, I'm going to be sending out a webinar replay later today. So that way you can rewatch what you just learned or go back and catch up on what you missed in case you arrived late. So until next time, we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.